Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing and Sports. Aussie, 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 oi, oi, oi. Is this the Aussie Takeover? Let me just jump on in here. You see, the Australians, man, very, very proud people. A very diverse group of people in Australia, cultures, religion, race, everything. They're very, very proud people. But let me tell you something, when it comes to boxing, the Australians have quite a few fighters out there that's doing the business. Now, I'm not going to talk about them all, but I'm going to talk about a few of them because I think what we could be looking at here is the Aussie Takeover. Now, first, let me go ahead and get this one out the way. Kaye Scott. Now, some of y'all don't know who Kaye Scott is. Some of y'all do. But Kaye Scott's an Australian fighter. She's a unified champion at 160 pounds. And guess who she's going to be fighting? Big Goat, Claressa Shields. Now, let me show you something. Kaye Scott is out here getting love, man. You know, when you see people out here, I think I can actually play this. Can I play this? Look, this is what they got up. That's crazy. They got her up on this large screen in front of a building. Yo, she's like a local hero, man. But I show you that to tell you that the Australian people are behind her. Now, does she beat Claressa Shields? I mean, look, you don't know. The best fighter doesn't always win. It's the fighter who boxes the best on that night. I kind of think she got her hands full with Claressa Shields. I just don't think anybody can get as demon as Claressa Shields. However, I will say this. Kaye Scott's not coming out here to lose. I think no matter the outcome, this is going to be her best fight, her best performance, the best fight. And whether she wins or loses, I think the next opportunities for her are going to be huge. The reality is this. She's 42 years old. She spent, 2 decades on the amateur circuit, is my understanding. Then turning pro recently. 7 fights, 5 wins, 1 draw, 1 loss. No knockouts. I mean, for me, it's just hard for me to get behind Kaye Scott thinking she's going to win. Doesn't mean I don't wish her the best. I just don't think she beats Claressa Shields. Now, I'll tell you this. I've done a video. I said, Kaye Scott, could be damaged goods, right? Because, that's kind of how I see it. When you have a fighter who had an emergency CAT scan for their brain and skull. When you have something like that done, that tells me that, there's something that the fighter felt, or maybe they knew, and that the team knew, and they wanted to make sure that they got it checked out. Now, of course, she was medically cleared. She returned, became a champion. But when I hear stuff like that, it makes me wonder. And it'll make me wonder and worry about any fighter. So that's why I say, man, with Claressa Shields picking Kaye Scott, I think she picked someone who, 1, is up there in age, 2, doesn't have power, 3, just a few years ago, had this issue with the emergency CAT scan and everything. And Claressa's coming down in weight. It's been the first time in a while where she's actually come down from heavyweight and fighting down at 160. It's been a few years. So I think Claressa wanted what I would call low-hanging fruit, a low-hanging fruit type opponent, and Kaye Scott. But that doesn't mean Kaye Scott can't win. I'm just saying, if she gets the job done, then again, it ties into what we're talking about today. She really could be leading the way for the Aussie Takeover. Now, Opetaia has put the work in. Tszyu has put the work in. Paro has put the work in. There are a lot of fighters coming out of Australia who've been putting the work in recently and has the whole world talking about them. But talk about someone who has the opportunity to really hit a grand slam here is Kaye Scott. She can, just like them kangaroos out there in Australia, she can really hop onto the scene and get everybody talking. I mean, for real, man. She has an opportunity of a lifetime. But can she get the job done against Claressa Shields? I don't know. We got to wait and see. But the people in Australia are supporting it, but I'm just listening to the people in the streets of the boxing communities, and a lot of people just see her having a tough time. And plus, I'll be honest with you, she has an OnlyFans page. She's into fitness, you know what I mean? And no one's knocking anything about her having a healthy lifestyle. The OnlyFans page, they're not knocking that. They're just saying they feel like maybe her focus maybe elsewhere, not really on boxing the way it should be to be getting in a fight with someone like Claressa Shields. And I think that's fair play. I think that's fair play. But it doesn't mean that they're right. It's just an opinion. But on August 15th, Kaye Scott has an opportunity to prove everybody wrong. Okay? Even myself. Now, that being said, Liam Paro. Again, we're back out here, the Aussie, oi, oi, oi. Liam Paro. Talking about somebody who everyone thought his career was over, man. You take a look at Liam Paro now. This man is the IBF champion at 147 pounds. I think the individual he fought was Crocker, took that belt right up off his ass. But now Paro is out here, man, and he is looking at big fights. He's not looking to get in there and coochie coo and cherry pick and have easy fights. He wants the champions. Liam Paro, everyone thought he was done. He got a big win against Subra Matias. Then he came and he fought, what's his name? I think it was Hitchens. But the bottom line is, I think it was Hitchens. But it doesn't matter. He came, he had a loss. He bounced back. He's a champion now. But when you take a look at what's out there, Rolly Romero, Jack Catterall, Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney, just trying to imagine someone like Liam Paro in the ring with those guys. It makes you wonder, just how much does Liam Paro have? What kind of ammunition is he bringing into the ring? Because he's going to need to bring some serious power to keep those kind of beasts off of him. And I'm going to tell you this. I think Paro has what it takes. I think people are underestimating him. But the thing is, we may never, ever see him against a Devin Haney, against a Ryan Garcia, Rolly Romero, a Conor Ben, a Brian Norman Jr., a Teofimo Lopez. Because word on the street is they're trying to have Manny Pacquiao land a fight with Paro to try to pick up that IBF strap off of Liam. And I'm going to tell you right now, I think Liam beats Manny Pacquiao. I'm just being real with you. I personally think Liam Paro beats Manny Pacquiao. Look, this isn't, people need to just be honest here. Talking about, Manny Pacquiao, man, and the speed, the agility, the pivot, the timing, the explosion. I mean, what explosiveness, man. This old man Pacquiao, he a pop. He a grandpa. Pacquiao came back to boxing, only he knows, but I'm of the opinion he came back to boxing to hook up with Mayweather to try to get that Wu-Tang cream, cha-ching-ching, dollar bill, yo. Not quite working out for him, is it? Anyway, old man Pacquiao wants to get active and make some money. So fighting Liam Paro will be, I think, an honor and a privilege for Liam to fight Pacquiao. But at the same time, Manny Pacquiao may say, okay, that's the fight I want, but I don't want to go back to Australia. You think Liam Paro, as a champion, is going to want to leave Australia to fight Manny Pacquiao? I think the Aussies will put up the money to host that fight. The problem is Pacquiao, last time he was there, many people feel like he got robbed against, what's his name? Jeff Horn. So Pacquiao may be like, nah, man, I ain't trying to go out there, man, and have these saltwater crocodile-type judges take a chunk of flesh out of my ass again. I'm not going out there. So that's what I think could be the dilemma. But right now, you hear stuff on the internet. I don't know what's true, what's not true, but word on the street is they're supposedly talking right now. So if it's true about the negotiations, who knows? We may get another opportunity for the Australians to step up and Liam Paro to clip Manny Pacquiao and continue with the Aussie Takeover. Now, someone who has a real huge opportunity, Tszyu. What's my fucking name? Tszyu about to fight Errol Spence Jr. And let me tell you this. All these people saying Errol Spence is going to steamroll Tszyu, hold your horses and stop taking it to the goddamn stupid. That is what you call a 50-50 fight. You know what I'm saying? That, no doubt, is a 50-50 fight. Errol Spence been inactive. Yeah, he's training with Ronnie Shields and supposedly he's looking good and he feels 100%. But Errol Spence said he's taking this shit one fight at a time. Some say that's smart. That tells me that, okay, he's thinking about what he wants to do, but that means he's not 100% committed to boxing. That's just how I take it. Remember, it's my opinion. I'm not saying I'm wrong. I'm not saying I'm right. What I'm telling you is my opinion. And if he's coming into a fight, taking things one fight at a time, then that means he may not be looking past Tszyu, but he may not be looking to go into other fights either. So how motivated can you be? How committed could he have been in fight camp? What's going to happen when he gets in and he gets hit and he's like, I don't like this shit. Is he going to pull a Victor Ortiz against Marcos Maidana and bang, he hit Tszyu. Tszyu gets up, bang, hits him, knocks him out. He knocks Tszyu back down. Tszyu knocks him back down, but this time he gets hit a little harder. Is he going to do like Victor Ortiz against McDonald and say, man, fuck this. I don't like this. I don't like being beat up like this. I don't have to do this. I got millions of dollars. I'm not even touching, I haven't even touched most of my fight purses. I'm just living off the interest. Got that reinvested, pulling 5% a year. It's a couple $1 million easy. I don't need to do this. Or is he going to get hit by Tszyu and be like, oh yeah, Aussie? Well, how about this, man? Everything big in Texas. So take these big goddamn 1-2s and foots in your ass. Because you ain't going to sit here and think you're going to mess with me. You know what we say. Don't mess with Texas. And have Tszyu go down like a plate of Alabama barbecue. Texas barbecue, not Alabama. Alabama got good barbecue too. But then for Tszyu, his back is against the corner just like Errol Spence. 50-50 fight. You think Tszyu going to come, fights in Australia. You think Tszyu going to come in there and get hit and just fall down and take a knee and look at his corner to throw the towel in? Man, Tszyu is going to fight. You already saw what happened when he fought Fundora. Both fights, Tszyu was still trying to get at him. You saw when he fought Murtazaliev, Tszyu was still trying to get at him. Tszyu don't have no quitting him. If Errol Spence is hitting and hurting Tszyu, you better believe if that fight stops, it's going to be a referee or his corner. But I just have a tough time seeing Errol Spence walk through him, just like I have a tough time seeing Tszyu walk through him. I think they'll walk towards each other. They will get the ultimate mashup crashup. Dallas, Texas against Australia. You're going to get the Aussie, oi, and you're going to get the hee-haw. So maybe if you bring them two together in a kind of hybrid thing, you get an Aussie, hee-haw. I may be out there eating some crocodile on a stick with a cowboy hat on. But you all understand what I'm saying. It's going to be a good damn fight, man. And I'm looking forward to it. But this is Tszyu's chance to get that a real big feather in his cap. And if he can get that feather put in his Crocodile Dundee hat, Tszyu is going to be up and away. And I think the next fight for him could be like a Jaron Ennis. Matter of fact, I'll show you. I think it could be a Jaron Ennis right here. Right here. Let me show you. This is what it could be. If he beats those, Jaron Ennis just beats Xander Zayas. Hell, he could be on the map to maybe face a Jaron Ennis, to maybe go face Josh Kelly. But there's so many different talks going on right now. But this is the fight. Tszyu's ranked number 1 by the WBO. Tszyu's ranked number 6 by the IBF. Tszyu's ranked number 5 by the WBC. And Tszyu is not ranked by the WBA. But the bottom line is, this will definitely get him closer to an even bigger fight, bigger name, and for some titles. So a lot on the line for Spence and Tszyu. I'm just saying, don't count Spence out, don't count Tszyu out. Because if Tszyu clips Spence, and there are a lot of people who think Spence is going to lose and get knocked out. I'm just telling you, there's a lot of people, and I'm not talking about Australian fans, American fans. They just feel Spence is just too inactive, doesn't sound too sure of himself, and they just find it hard to get behind somebody where they don't know if they really want to be committed to the sport of boxing anymore. So anyway, if Tszyu can do the business, and Tszyu is up and away, and again, he'll just continue to add to the Aussie takeover. Now, Jai Opetaia. Jai Opetaia, the big Osmoan, Aussie. Oi. Everybody knows Hood Champion likes Jai Opetaia, like Terra Moana. But Jai Opetaia has the opportunity of a lifetime. If they can make that Benavidez fight, boy, sooner than later. I think Jai beats David Benavidez anyway. Everyone knows that. I'm telling you, David Benavidez can fight. But David Benavidez may have the biggest chink in his armor, the biggest handicap ever in his career, to where David Benavidez may not have the focus needed to win any fight. We know he's in a negotiation. Sound like the deal's finalized with McKellian, I think is his name. That's the person who Jai Opetaia was supposed to fight. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Jai was supposed to be fighting him. Let me scroll up here. But then the WBC doing what they're doing, just being pricks to Jai Opetaia, because the sanctioning bodies just feel a kind of way, their butts hurt with Turkey Al-Sheikh and Zuffa Boxing. So ultimately, you got Jai Opetaia, the big Osmoan, who's suffering. But right here, this guy, Noel McKellian, he and Jai Opetaia were negotiating the fight. Then the WBC came and made David Benavidez mandatory. So McKellian could have fought Jai, dropped his belt, or fought David. So now he and David Benavidez are supposed to fight. But this is the problem with that fight right there. Right here. David Benavidez. Now, for those of y'all who didn't know, this is him and his wife. Now, let me go ahead and stretch this out a little bit for y'all. She says, man, what an incredibly heavy heart I, Karina, have made the painful decision to call off my wedding. And she says, I never stopped believing in the man I knew he could be, and I spent years trying to build our relationship on faith, forgiveness, and hope. She was hoping he could transform. The decision to cancel our wedding is because of his ongoing personal struggles that have affected our relationship, struggles that many people are already aware of. So I'll leave that alone. It's floating all around the internet. You can go read on that shit. But him and his fiance is supposed to be getting married. They got all them kids together. She called it off. Now, what she's talking about, personal struggles, of course, everybody knows he's had his own struggle with certain things. One that's out there's cocaine, then alcohol. But she didn't specify, but she kind of left it up to us to make assumptions. And look, man, I wish him the best of luck. But I'm telling you, he has a fight that he's supposed to be, that's supposed to be coming up, that's supposed to be finalized. And just makes you wonder, man, is he going to be able to, keep it together in training camp? He's either going to be more of a beast, more of a demon in training, more of a beast, more of a demon when he gets in that ring with McKellian, or he's going to lose focus, get in there and get clipped. And if he loses, shit. Well, hopefully that makes it even easier for McKellian and Jai Opetaia to fight since they're already negotiating the fight. You know what I'm saying? But at the moment, I'm just telling you, horrible, horrible situation for David Benavidez. I just wish people wouldn't put their personal shit out there like that. Just don't do it. The woman doesn't look good. The man doesn't look good. The people out here sit here and talk, and then all of a sudden, what the truth, it gets twisted to a point to where no one knows, but people want to believe the worst case scenario and want the worst outcome because they're going to push those narratives. So for them, hopefully they can sort shit out. But I tell you what, Jai Opetaia, he's got to fight. I think it's Caleb Smith or something, but not Caleb Smith. That's a Vows. Jai Opetaia is supposed to be working on something with Jai Opetaia. But I hope after Benavidez gets through McKellian, they can get Jai in the equation. Now, big Jai Opetaia is the man at cruiserweight. I don't care what people say about Benavidez. He may have 2 belts. He may pick up a 3rd belt, but that doesn't make him the man. Jai is the goddamn face of the cruiserweight division. He got the damn Zuffa title, but you got the ring title. Jai is the man. You're nobody at cruiserweight unless you beat Jai. So everybody talking about David Benavidez as the face of the cruiserweight division. To that I say, in the most respectful way, to hold your horses and stop taking it to the stupid. That's wrong. Matter of fact, I'm going to drop a little Aussie, oi on your ass. David Benavidez ain't the face of nothing. But for Jai Opetaia, man, Zuffa, get that man active. Give him 2 more fights this year. Get him active. And then sort things out with these sanctioning bodies so all the bullshit can stop. Because to be honest with you, Jai should have been fought. He should have fought again already. Should be defending his title. Probably should have been fought Zerto. Zerto, they want nothing to do with Jai. He should have 3 belts and the ring, just waiting to pick up 1 more. They've been doing him wrong. And people say, well, he shouldn't have signed with Zuffa. You got to do what's best for your family and get your money. But he didn't anticipate things would go this way. But Turkey Al-Sheikh, look, when Turkey's in the house every day is Thanksgiving, he's going to sort everything out. But hopefully, early next year, we get Jai and the winner of Benavidez and McKellian, and the big Osmoan will be up and away. That being said, the Australians, man, they got an opportunity to make some statements here. Paro made one, will he make another? Tszyu has made statements in the past, will he make another against Errol Spence Jr.? Kaye Scott, look, just now getting some serious shine because of who she's fighting with, Claressa Shields. Is she gonna make a statement? We just gotta wait and see. And the big Osmond, I have no doubt he gonna make a statement. These sanctioning bodies and politics of boxing, the secret society need to stop their bullshit and let the big giant Opetaia, the big Osmond, get in there and do the business and get them titles and become undisputed. Quit playing with this guy. Horrible. Anyway, man, y'all keep cool. I'm in that Aussie breeze.